Video is entitled "To Those I Don't See Color, We Are the World" type black people. This goes out to them. People who think like that, those people are idiots. And the reason that they're idiots is because they've been conned into believing we're all the same. I don't see color, blah 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 blah. And they walk around like that. But everybody else sees color. Everybody else is white people are the most race conscious people out here. I ain't gonna just say white people though. Asians are everybody is except black people. You always see black people talking about, "Oh, I don't see color. Oh, I'm colorblind." And other people say that shit too. But the difference between white people who say it and black people who say it is other people like whites, non Asians, whoever, Arabs, they say that type of shit, but they don't actually live by that shit. They live the total opposite of that. Black people actually try to live that shit. That's why black people spend all their money giving it to other people, white people, Arabs, black people fatten Asians, black people fatten the pockets of other people. But those other people don't fat don't fatten your pocket. You don't get money from Asian people. You give your money to Asian people. You see what I'm saying? This is what black people do. See all that we are the world. I don't see color. It's nothing but a con game that's played on dumb black people, especially Christian black people. It's just like the con game they use when they say, "Get over slavery. That's in the past." And you got some dumbass niggas who repeat that shit. But these white people who tell you that, they never say, "Oh, forget about 9/11. That was such and such years ago. Forget about Pearl Harbor. That was such and such years ago." You see what I'm saying? They don't forget. They always say, what do they say? Never forget 9/11. Never forget Pearl Harbor. That's what they say. Never forget the Holocaust. Motherfuckers don't say never forget motherfuckers don't say forget the Holocaust. That was 70, 80 years ago. That's dead. They say never forget. But when it's a Negro, they say, "Oh, forget about slavery. That was way back then." And dumb niggas actually do try to forget about that type of stuff. It's nothing more than a con game. See, black people are conned. They've been conned in so many ways. And I'm gonna tell you one reason one strategy they use to con black people is they'll get another black person to say certain shit to get you to follow that too. You see what I'm saying? They're like people like Tommy, they say a lot of shit like that to get black people to follow their logic. Or like they'll use like when Common the rapper said what did he say? When black people forgive white people or some shit, racism be dead. Or when RZA said something about if black guys stop dressing a certain way, um, certain racial profiling wouldn't exist. Those are that. Or when Ray Lewis just recently said the shit about little bullshit ass little certain whatever the fuck he call himself doing about Black Lives Matter, but we don't talk about black crime in our community. That's just a way of for black people to be like, Well, we do have black crime, black on black crime, so let's not talk about the white crime, the white people that commit crime against black people. Forget about that. Let's not talk about that. That's all that is. Black celebrities and they're fucking idiots and morons, and you should not listen to those people. They're trying to lead you in the wrong direction. That's what they're doing. One thing you have to realize that, and I found this out to be a very prevalent mentality within the black community is this money over everything mentality that a lot of black people have. Like I got into a debate with a guy a while back about I told them that I never put on a dress for money. I don't give a fuck how much money it is, you know. But some of them guys was like, I'll do it. I'll put on a dress for some money. You know what I'm saying? They was cool with that, you know what I'm saying? But that's the mentality that a lot of black celebrities have. And that mentality is what leads the black race into a ditch, into destruction. Because you got these motherfuckers that will do anything for a piece of paper. Morality, principles don't matter to these people. They just like most rappers. They're selling you death, destruction with the shit that they put out there. And niggas who grew up in those types of environments around those types of people believe that shit and they live their life based off of that. That's why you got so many black men getting killed, killing other black guys, going to prison because of these dumbass rappers that's selling you death and destruction with no remorse because they get paid for it. Why do you think that there's a movie? Why do you think that they green lighted a movie about NWA? Because NWA was negative. And I used to listen to NWA. I still do listen to NWA, but it doesn't stop the fact that their music is very negative to black people. You would never see it. They'd never make a movie about X Clan or Public Enemy or any of these pro-black groups, but they'll make negative movies about all the negative rappers that feed you all this negative bullshit. Because in the end, who pays for that shit? Black people pay for that shit. Black motherfuckers are the ones getting murdered. Black motherfuckers are the ones going to prison. Black families are the ones being destroyed. Black women are the ones becoming whores. See, onto the black women being whores thing. Everybody likes the black whore. White men love black whores. Arabs love black whores. You see what I'm saying? Low level niggas love black whores. We all love black whores. But none of these people are marrying black women though. But they'll fuck black women. I've heard Arab men talk about black women are the freakiest, have the best pussy. White motherfuckers talking about black women give the best head. And black women love that type of talk too. But ain't none of these groups of men really marrying black women because black women are seen as being at the bottom. See, dudes love whores, you know. We like to get our dick sucked by whores and shit and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? We love whores, but we don't marry them though. You see what I'm saying? When it's time to get married and shit, you don't marry the whores. You leave the whores out there in the back, and you marry the woman who you feel is honorable. You see? See, they love turning black women into whores, and a lot of black women love being whores. And you look at the stats when it comes to STDs and marriage rates, and it's no surprise that it's black women because motherfuckers love to over sexualize black women. Black women love to be over sexualized, and black women have no concept or they have no concept of honor, integrity, and they don't really even understand how men think. They know how low level men think, but they don't know how high caliber men think. Low level niggas will seriously date black women who are at the bottom. But dudes who have seem to have shit going for themselves and want a decent type of woman, they're not marrying those women, the whores and shit. And the truth be told, I say most black women have become whores. I got off the subject, but it's still on point. It all ties in. See, they promote, meaning white society, they promote all this black dysfunction as long as it's geared toward black people because their group won't pay for that. The black group will. This is why black people are at the bottom right now because black people have bought into all those dysfunctions. They bought into all the gangster rappers and shit. Niggas are not gangsters. Niggas are not gangsters, man. And if nigga is a gangster, he's only a gangster toward who? Other black people. You see these same so-called black tough guys, gangsters and shit, caught on like little bitches when it comes to a white motherfucker. I remember, like Jay-Z talked big shit. I remember Robert De Niro had said some shit to him or about him or whatnot, and Jay-Z sounded like a little bitch, like he was, like he was scared of of a white motherfucker who plays the gangster in movies, not a white guy who's actually a gangster. He's scared of a motherfucker who plays a gangster. You see what I'm saying? It's a con game that they use on stupid black motherfuckers who can't see the big picture. All this, all this, we are the world shit. Where has it been? And it's not going to be in the future either. Because when the going gets tough and the white people want somebody to blame, they'll start setting up them concentration camps for your black ass. Because they're race conscious. They believe in race first. But they'll see in the end.